Infertility and poor vaccine uptake. Is the fear of sterility from the COVID-19 vaccines responsible for poor vaccine uptake amongst worried Nigerians? Of course, this is a genuine concern among many people. And in this video, we address the question whether the COVID-19 vaccine can make a woman infertile or sterile. And if it doesn't, where did this idea originate from? Make sure you watch to the end, where I share real findings about the effect of the vaccine on a woman's fertility. If this is a topic that interests or intrigues you, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you share it with a friend, and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that you know anytime we publish new videos. With that said, let's find out about infertility and poor vaccine uptake in relation to the COVID-19 vaccine. Most of the stories about infertility and a possible link to the COVID-19 vaccine are not proven and come from social media. When you look into them, they don't really add up. But as it's common with conspiracy theories, there isn't a smoke without a fire. Sadly, they get a lot more attention than stories in scientific journals where people have actually taken the time to research and find out if these issues are right or wrong. But there are two reasons that demonstrate that the COVID-19 vaccines do not cause infertility or sterility in women. The first is the big confusion about two proteins, and the second one is, well, it's never happened. So let's look at the first instance and I'll show you what I mean. Well, it appears the whole story began in December 2020 when a German doctor tried to get the EMA, that is the European Medicines Agency, the body that regulates or approves the use of medicines within the European Union, to delay the authorization of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. This gentleman, Dr. Wolfgang Wodardt, had stopped practicing medicine in 1994. His concern was that because the messenger RNA vaccine could trigger an antibody that would block the spike protein of the coronavirus, it might also trigger an immune response against a protein found on the human placenta. This protein on the placenta that Dr. Wodardt was concerned about is referred to as syncytin-1. Syncytin-1 is involved in the development of a placenta, and as you know, without a placenta, there can't be a pregnancy and so the woman will be infertile. But what does the coronavirus spike protein have to do with a protein in the placenta? Are they the same type of protein or are they related? No. In fact, going by the way our bodies structure proteins, they are not even closely related. The only similarity you could find between these two proteins is that they share a few amino acids within their structure. And as we learned in school during biology, amino acids are the building blocks units of proteins. A change in just one amino acid between two proteins that are otherwise exactly the same can mean the difference between a healthy person and an unhealthy person. For example, this is what happens with the hemoglobin chains in sickle cell disease. Therefore, comparing these two proteins, syncytin-1 in the placenta and the coronavirus spike protein, is like comparing two telephone numbers whose only similarity is that both of them have digits 5 and digits 9 in them. So regardless of the fact that these two numbers share two digits 5 and 9, if you call the first number, you are very unlikely to be put through to the owner of the second number. So the messenger RNA COVID vaccine does not create antibodies against syncytin-1 protein of the placenta. And so scientists say, while the coronavirus spike protein may share some amino acids in common with the syncytin-1 placenta protein, it is not similar enough for the antibodies to the coronavirus to block or recognize and block the placenta protein. Therefore, the COVID-19 vaccine cannot damage the placenta or cause infertility. Please remember that people spreading conspiracy theories can use scientific sounding terms like sterility, syncytin-1, antibody to make false claims sound like real science and even more believable. The second reason that we know the COVID-19 vaccines do not cause infertility comes directly from the trials. It just didn't happen. During the Pfizer trials, they reported that 23 women went ahead to get pregnant after receiving their injections. Only one of these women lost the pregnancy, and this woman had received the placebo. She did not receive the vaccine. The other women who were vaccinated with the vaccine before getting pregnant did not have any problems conceiving. They also went on to have safe outcomes for their pregnancies. Well, I hear you saying, that's Pfizer, that's messenger RNA vaccine. What about Oxford AstraZeneca? Well, my friend, there is no evidence from AstraZeneca trials that the vaccine causes infertility. So that's your fact check about the sterility or infertility link of the COVID-19 vaccine. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I do read and respond to as much of the comments as I can. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with some friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video once every week. Next time, we'll be looking at why it's so hard to get rid of belly fat. If you have any comments or questions on this topic, please let me know in the comments section as well. While you wait for that video to go live, check out these two here, and I'll see you again soon. Stay healthy.